Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tania Maliani. You can call me Tania. I come from State University of Yogyakarta in English literature. So now I would like to describe a place. This place is Vredenburg Fort. So if I'm going to explain and describe this place, let me tell you the short story about this place. This Vredenburg Fort was first built in 1760. It is order of Sultan Hamengkubuwono I, and then from the government Dutch. So the initial purpose of this Vredenburg Fort is to maintain security, but the another purpose is exactly to control the activity of the Karaton or something like that. So it is the purpose to maintain security is the main purpose of why this Vredenburg Fort was built. So it's like that. This diorama one is full of historical events when from the Diponegoro War until the incident when Japan came in Yogyakarta. It tells in this diorama one. So you can see this diorama. The diorama is a miniature three-dimensional scene. Yeah, you can see that. Look at that. For your information, guys, the Yogyakarta Fortness Museum, and we usually call it Fort Rustenburg, and the history of this Vredenburg Fort. Before the Vredenburg Fort name is Fort Rustenburg, which means resting fortress, was built by the Dutch in 1760. 1760. And then around 1765 until 1788, the building was complete and subsequently renamed as Benteng Vredenburg or Vredenburg Fort, which means Fortress of Peace. So we can, in this diorama one, we can know about many things like the history of Indonesia. Yeah, it is the arrival of Japan in Yogyakarta. So the Japanese soldier had entered into Yogyakarta on March 6 in 1942. So this Vredenburg Fort building is the museum includes collection of old photograph, historical object, replicas, and another diorama. Now move to diorama 2. So in this diorama 2, we can see the miniature when the first proclamation until Dutch aggression won. So let's see. As I said previously, this is Mr. Sukarno, who is the first president of Indonesia. So you can see in this, this statue, it is this proclamation text. So we can imagine that when the first time proclamation, and in behind Sukarno is a lot of people. So that's so amazing. And this kind of, you can see like this. Yeah, that's so good. You can see this. Oh my god. Yeah. So now I would like to tell you about Youth Congress in Yogyakarta. It is a diorama. As I said previously, diorama is a miniature three-dimensional scene. For example, in this museum, that this Youth Congress in Yogyakarta is held in October 31, 1945. You can see, look at that. That is Mr. Sukarno and Mr. Muhammad Hatta. It is this Congress held in Balai Mataram, Yogyakarta. A meeting was attended by the youth representative from Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, and the journalist staff of the Information Ministry. That you can see. Wow, it's so nice. So now we move to diorama 3. After we talk a lot in diorama 2, I would like to tell you in diorama 3. In this diorama 3 is around, is around refill agreement, and it's, you can see this video is really nice because it tells, and you can see the picture in the video when the activity of agreement itself. So it's so nice, and you can see the other diorama. Yeah, wow. Like in diorama 1 and diorama 2, it is different because in diorama 3, it talks about the agreement, like refill agreement, Linggarjati agreement, and so on. In this diorama 4 is around NKRI period until New Order period. Oh my god, it is more, like, and it's more small than the another diorama. Wow. In this diorama 4, it tells more about the NKRI, like this is from 1994 and 19 until 2000. Wow. You can see this is screen touch, that we can use it to know more information about this diorama. This is in English. And if we can choose 2 languages. The first is Indonesian, like Seminar Nasional Pancasila Pertama, and in English. About the first national seminar of Pancasila. So it is very useful for the people who don't really understand or who don't really know more about this diorama or about the history of Indonesia. I will start with myself. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Annisa. So I come from the State University of Yogyakarta. So I would like to ask a question. Would you help me to answer the question?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So first of all, what is your name?
My name is Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
So where did you come from?
I come from the U.S.
Wow. So how long
holiday.
So, I want to know that why you choose Indonesia, especially Yogyakarta, for your holidays time.
We came to Indonesia because we wanted to go to Southeast Asia. Neither of us have been there before, so we wanted to see something new.
Oh wow, that's so great. You're so beautiful.
I'm very sweaty.
So the next is in Yogyakarta, where do you live? I live in a hotel or
Hotel. Yeah.
so how much? You
I don't know how much was it.
Oh, I think you mean how long?
how much the cost?
Oh,
You pay.
I don't know.
You bought it.
We paid a few months ago, so I don't remember. I'm sorry, I just don't remember.
Okay. So what is your first impression? Yogyakarta especially.
Everyone is so friendly.
Wow. So what do you think in the US? Are the US is not like
It depends where you are. Some places are more friendly than others.
So what is your name?
Oh, my name's Robert.
So excited you are in the US. It is, like I have a dream to go inside like the US, United Kingdom or something like that because I like to know about something different. You can know about another culture. So because of that we can respect each other. Whether it is we have different religion, have different like a face or a skin.
Different food.
Yeah, different home. Yeah, different family.
That's why we're here too.
Yeah. So, what do you like most about Indonesia, especially Yogyakarta? Except friendly.
Yeah. I like the hot temperatures, the heat. I sweat a lot, but I do like it. It's not as warm where we come from.
So, are you planning to after this? Are you planning to go to another place in Indonesia, like Bali or something like that?
Yeah, we were in Bali for 10 days before this. So.
Oh my god. This is the end of my describing place. And that's all for today. I'm sorry if there are any mistake of my English because my English isn't perfect. So see you next time. Bye bye.